Hello students, this is Dev Mandal, art teacher from Bharatiya International School, and I hope you all are well. And today we are going to make watermelon still life composition. So we will start. First of all, we will make one oval with the help of pencil, and we will draw it very lightly so that while doing the color, there should not be any extra dark line. You can make the watermelon in the oval shape. Then one slice of watermelon also we will make. Why we are making the slice? Actually, while making the slice of watermelon, we can show the inner part also, because if we will make the solid watermelon, so we can show the outer part only. So there we can not show any inner uh, part. So if we'll make one slice, so in that we can do, like watermelon used to be red inner side, so we can do red color, and exactly we can show how the watermelon looks. So our watermelon slice also ready. After that, you might be seen that in watermelon there used to be some texture, and that used to be in line in a. So here we will draw some line in a particular gap for showing the texture line of watermelon. And in this watermelon we are going to do artist watercolor, that is water medium, and this color used to be transparent color, transparent medium you can say. And this color we all are using in our school, and we all are having this color with us. So we will use artist watercolor, and most of we will use sap green, because the watermelon color used to be green. So somewhere we will do light green, somewhere we will do dark green. So here we do the coloring. For doing the color, I'll take some particular colors like light green, then Persian blue, cadmium yellow, and cobalt blue, and sap green. With these five color we can complete the watermelon. So first of all, here we will do little light cadmium yellow, or you can take lemon yellow also, and it used to be very light. You can dilute the color in the water very lightly, and we have to do the color very lightly. If we are taking the color 5% or 10%, so 90% should be water. After that we will take light green color, and on the line we have to do light green color, and this is artist watercolor. So what we have to do, we have to move light to dark. In watercolor there is a rule that we used to move light to dark. Like first of all we will do light color wherever we need light color, like we have to show light tone, so we have to do light color. Then on that only, wherever we want to do dark color, we can do dark color. So first of all we will apply the light color, then in the very next tone we will apply dark color. If we need more dark, so we will do the more dark later on. And after the applying colors, once we have applied color, so we will wait for dry the color. And this color used to be very quickly dry. This color take very less time to dry it. So while doing in another part of the object when we are coloring, so the previous one will be dry very quickly. So light color we have done. So now wherever we need little more dark, so there we will apply dark color. So like this we will do dark color on every strip of the watermelon. And we will, after applying this color, we will spread this dark tone towards both side. So why we will spread this, because we want some zigzag texture as it used to be on watercolor, in real watermelon. So like this we will do the color. Now I will take little water in the brush, and in middle, in between of two strip, I'll rub the brush so that these color will spread little, and it will give us texture, uneven texture it will make. Keep in your mind that we will take only water in the brush. Then again we will apply little dark color on the all strips. And as I have applied water recently, so these dark color will also little spread, so that will make a texture of watermelon. So we will follow these steps 3 to 4 times, like one by one we will apply color, dark color. First of all light, then little dark, then little more dark, then dark. We will not do the dark color directly in the first step only, because this is the rule of this watercolor, that we complete our painting approx in a 3 to 4 strokes, or 3 layers, 3 4 layers of colors. Somewhere you can make this zigzag lines also, little unshaped, as it used to be on the watermelon. Now again once more I will apply the final dark tone, that we will mix sap green and Prussian blue. In this, first of all, I applied the light green, then I mixed light green with sap green, then I applied only sap green. In the final tone, I applied sap green plus little quantity of Prussian blue. Like this we have to color. So now the final dark tone I have applied. Now it's giving a 3D look to the composition. Now we will color in the slice of the watermelon. For painting the slice, I have taken crimson red. This color used to be pinkish red tone. There is a color that's name is Crimson Lake. There is a pink tone color. So in the starting, in the initial time, I'll apply very light color. I'll mix water more and less color. As I told you, this is a transparent color, so we follow step to step for painting. First of all light tone, then little dark, then more dark. So I'll apply Crimson Lake light color. Now I'll wait for dry it, let it be dry, then we will do little more dark. When we will do the dark, we will apply less water. It should be little thick. Now in this tone I taken the color more and water less. So that I can show the contrast look of this slice, because this watermelon inner side used to be dark red and pink mixed color. Now here we will make little shadow of the object. For that we will take little mixture of Prussian blue and sap green very lightly. Then we will take little dark color of Prussian blue, that is a tone of blue color. After that we will take little dark blue. Just downside of the watermelon we have to do little more dark for showing the shadow. For that we will apply direct dark Prussian blue. Like this we'll apply little dark Prussian blue. Students, are composition about to be complete. Just we need to give some final texture, final tones. Like already we have done two layer in the slice of watermelon. So here I'll give the final tone of red tone. So here in the final tone I have taken the crimson red and little quantity of scarlet red. And scarlet red and vermilion red both are same, so you can take any of them. So 80% color of crimson lake pinkish tone red and 20% of scarlet red or vermilion red. So I have done this final layer of red color. After that only seeds I have to make. Now I will do some light colors on the side of the object. Very light colors. Now finally we are going to make the seeds in the slice of watermelon. For making the seeds, I'll not take black color. I'll not use black color. I will make the black color with the help of Persian blue and scarlet red or vermilion red. So 80% would be Persian blue, the dark blue, and the 20% will be the scarlet lake, or you can take vermilion red. Scarlet lake also the red color. It's the name of the red color, scarlet lake, and another is vermilion red. So like this, one by one we will make the seeds of the watermelon, then only it will give a real look. Like this, and randomly you can make seeds. For making the seeds you can take 1 number brush or 0 number brush, because this is very fine work. Point, so you have to use the pointed brush. This drawing is about to be complete. Now in the final I'll give some dark tone for showing the shadow. So here I have taken pure Persian blue. It is already dark color, and I'll use this color thick. It means I'll use very little water in that. So finally I'm doing the outline of the slice for highlighting it. So student, finally this drawing is ready, and goodbye. We will meet again with another video. Be safe, be healthy. Bye bye. Take care.